Welcome to East Crock.
Yeah, freaking land of the skeeters, man.
I don't know if they got.
How do you have mosquitoes in your house?
I don't know.
Is that the door's shut? I don't know.
Everything's shut.
Man.
I don't know.
This
is Florida.
My Peter, whack it off.
This is Florida, so.
Yeah, Florida. We're in our Florida house.
But
Yeah,
Beach
Hufflepuff.
welcome back to the podcast, episode 4 or 5. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
In this one, we're gonna be kind of going through like a starting 11 or so.
Yeah.
Football team, kind of like just like a unified.
Kind of like a draft room type thing.
Sure.
Draft room, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the EKP War Room.
Yeah, yeah. You know.
Yes. Okay, what's our team name?
It's a-
Did you just rip ass? Did you just
Come
rip
on.
ass? Come on. I gotta leave this war room.
I got the AC off and everything off so that it doesn't
Now
pick
we
up all the
need
noise.
airflow.
And now we need airflow. It's just
This is gonna suck.
It just happens.
But what we're doing is we're gonna take just basically pick an 11. I think we do offensive line as a whole though. I don't think we do.
Yeah,
we're not
we
gonna
just do
it
that as a
individual, 'cause
collection.
That's gonna be
Because each position is kind of
I
it's
mean,
gonna be Larry Allen,
Larry Allen,
Jeff Saturday,
a normal center,
Orlando Pace, Brian Urlacher,
Hey. For lineman?
yeah, for lineman,
Oh, okay, I get you. So if we just throw in anyone there.
Yep, just anyone, so like Shrek, like whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Harbaugh. Yeah, so we'll just pick. We're just gonna pick random teams. I should if this as long as it works out and I figure it out. Should be able to. Where'd my mouse go?
Right in front of you,
Right?
dumbass.
bro.
Should be able to just type on the screen.
Nice.
I should be able to display this, so learning things.
All right.
But let's go with. Speaking of line, let's go with.
Wait a minute, you're saying with our first overall pick,
O line.
Or, yeah. So
our
the number
first-
one.
our number one pick is gonna be the offensive line.
Okay, here we go.
Our number one pick is the offensive line.
It's not like other teams. What other
Hey,
teams?
no.
are
You
here?
remember.
are
Games
you-
are won and lost in the trenches.
I understand that. I mean, bro, freaking
Let's go.
trouble shuffle for life here.
100%.
But for real, like as an actual war room veteran here, you're gonna go and draft
With your
an offensive line in the first round.
let's say like you're 49. Okay. So let's with your 21 years of experience, you're gonna draft your O line first overall.
21.
I can't give you 21 years.
Dude, he's trying to give you
26.
but he's trying to give you 21 years of like accreditation towards your football knowledge.
He was trying. Man,
Oh, so
He
since I've
can't-
been 5.
man, he can't catch on to no shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude,
Man, if you want to see this dude mess up, check out our earlier episode. But they mess up talking about me speaking like this.
shit,
But
that's all good. But I'm just
I can't
saying, like,
speak like
you're
shit.
gonna waste your first round draft pick.
It's not a first round draft pick. This is just the first group that we're going to discuss because it's not like there's another team that's going to come up to the mic after we pick the O line
You have no idea.
and go, guess what, idiots.
yeah, and then
It
we're
could happen.
I'm taking
we're wasting
Iguodala
we're wasting our like
Oh,
3 minutes.
Iguodala.
Our 3 minutes here, like, while in the
Okay,
war
we-
room, just
you
discussing
actually
about.
get 10, but yeah.
Huh.
You get 10 to make the pick.
I thought it Madden you get like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's because Madden's sped up. Okay, so anyway, who's gonna submit this pick? Who wants to pick?
I thought,
Okay,
I thought we were
okay.
going fictional, so that's why I thought Madden.
No, we're not gonna fix
Okay,
it.
so offensive line as a
We're going
whole.
real life. Yeah.
Offensive line as a whole.
I would like to go the early '90s Cowboys. That's what I was thinking. The Dallas Cowboys.
You talking Super Bowl champ, Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, the ones that led Emmitt Smith to become, an overrated.
so,
running back.
Larry Allen, that's it, and that's it. That's all I know.
Yeah,
from
That's
the-
all I know from them. Cause the
So
rest
just
of them
Larry
are
Allen.
gone.
Oh my goodness, we
Don't Google it because you're just gonna make us feel old.
No, we seem so.
Or no, all you gotta say is the '90s Cowboys, man.
I
That's
know.
it. You're done.
Then we shouldn't have thrown in the Larry
It's the 90s
Allen thing.
Cowboys, yeah.
That we only know Larry.
It's only
Allen.
because Larry Allen's a freak. He's
I know he is, but still,
freaking
like,
It was a good offensive line as a whole.
As a
I don't-
whole.
If I don't know their names or you don't know their names, or
yeah.
who cares?
Who cares? It's Larry Allen in the game.
That's why I figured it would be easier to just as a whole go offensive line.
yeah,
Not
no, but
to,
like
like,
us
each
calling
person.
out
'Cause
Larry
I
Allen
can't
just
think
seems
of a
like we
left
don't know
guard.
anything.
Yeah, just that's all we need is the left guard.
Okay, so we're gonna end up cutting just theirs because I.
So you guys are thinking. You're thinking the Cowboy early '90s Cowboys.
Yeah, so I
offensive
thought
line.
of the early we were thinking the early. I thought the early '90s Cowboys. I don't know if you guys are also thinking that.
I mean, that's kind of like the go-to. I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like.
It's a staple. I mean, you could go with what is it, the '99 Rams for the greatest show on turf offensive line, but I don't think they're
Orlando Pace.
right. I mean, I don't know if they're equivalent to the early '90s Cowboys. Because I mean, the early '90s Cowboys offensive line just destroyed people.
It's true.
You don't want to do that one? It's kind of like the go. I feel like that's a gimme.
It's like
It's kind of an
a
easy one.
gimme.
I'll take
I don't
it.
know enough. Like, I mean, there's been good lines, but you could take Patriots 04 or something. That's a good line because they won.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl, but they don't. I don't think. I mean, they're not as.
I don't know how many moving parts there were as far as the Cowboys offensive line over
you gotta think
in the 90s. But
in those Super Bowls when they went to the Super Bowl. I mean, Smith had 1,100, almost 1,200
Right.
rushing yards each year. And
Yeah.
they went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just obviously big guys in the trenches. We don't get enough credit, but that's just how it is.
Except for unless you're like a freak athlete,
Yeah, Larry Allen, because
Larry Allen.
bench press 700 pounds straight squat, freaking 900,
Yeah, he
and he
ran,
ran a 4.8.
yeah,
4.84 40.
Yeah, 485, I think.
it's
yeah.
average.
Huh?
For a lineman,
It's not
485.
average. Get drafted in the first round as an offensive lineman. You're
These
running like
linemen
a
nowadays?
5'2".
No,
5'2" is fast.
yeah, I would if I were you guys, I'd look up on YouTube the Larry Allen chases down.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Saints
Oh,
linebacker
Saints
off of a
linebacker,
pick.
it's crazy.
And he goes from a standstill.
From a standstill,
He watches it
yep.
and he just chases it
Goes
down.
creams that dude.
Yeah, so the
Okay,
most
so-
athletic lineman of all time.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do either 2 tight ends and 2 receivers, or we could do 3 receivers and a tight end, and then
4
a
receiver set.
fullback.
You want to do a 4 receiver set? No
Four
tight
receiver
ends?
set.
4 receivers, no tight ends, no fullback.
Oh, we're throwing a fullback there.
Wait, we're actually doing this for a package? I thought we were just doing a whole team.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing all.
Yeah, like 11.
Yeah, 11, but only the O line are going to be a package. Now we're just going to pick.
Well, that's what I was
individuals.
asking. Do you want to do it? You could do 2 tight ends and 2 receivers, a fullback. I figure we have to do a fullback and a running back.
Okay, so you have a fullback, running back. That's 3-8. So you
I mean,
need,
it's not like we're coming up. What offense are we gonna run?
so we go. So we go 2 wide
Yeah.
receivers and 1 tight end.
Two hours, yeah.
It'd be
you're
three
probably
wide-
gonna go.
What?
Oh yeah, 2 wide. Oh yeah, 2,
Yeah.
2 wide receivers and a tight end, and then 2 running backs.
At running backs.
Or like fullback.
Fullback, running back.
Okay, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go tight end
Yeah.
since we're on the line. We'll stay on the line.
Okay, so tight end. I was thinking, as much as I love Rob Gronkowski, I would go
Who?
Tony. Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, Gronkowski.
Yeah, I would go
I
with.
thought you said Mike Wazowski.
No.
Mike Wazowski.
Okay,
All right.
I would go with the Tony Gonzalez.
With the Tony Gonzalez. Huh?
The Tony Gonzalez.
Isn't he the most? I think he went to the Pro Bowl the most times, right? I think he holds the record.
For
Most Pro Bowls.
for a tight end?
Tight end was probably. And I
I
know.
think in general.
Maybe. I know that he is as of right now until Gronk retires, but he is the best tight end in the Hall of Fame, as in accolades wise, because he has the most yards, the most touchdowns.
No, I don't think so. I think
For-
Antonio
for-
Gates may have passed him.
No, he
in
passed
touchdowns.
Antonio Gates. Before
No. Antonio Gates stayed in the league and then he broke it.
Yeah, Antonio Gates retired 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think Antonio Gates has the record.
Yeah, I think he has the record.
I think.
I think for sure. I think I'm positive on the most receptions,
yeah, 100%.
all time receptions, and I think for touchdowns as well.
Yeah,
Philly Rivers.
yeah,
Philly Rivers.
yeah, and his 25 kids.
It's true.
So, I
It's
mean,
So
Kudos,
you're
man.
saying
He's
so
making
you're
it
saying
on football
Tony
team.
Gonzalez and then
I was considering Tony Gonzalez was going to bounce off you guys.
what about Shannon Sharp?
I'm going to go Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, he
Ooh.
was good, but I don't know.
I wouldn't mind Vernon Davis.
Well, I'm just this is what I'm thinking.
Vernon Davis
Vernon
was a
Davis was-
power.
Or Vernon
he
Davis.
was a
He was
horse.
He was literally a lineman that could catch a ball.
Yeah, he was horse. He was fast enough to cook the defense.
I don't think he's.
No, he was fast enough to cook linebackers, but he was big enough to body.
Right. Defensive lineman.
Yeah, no D-backs and stuff.
So, not Cam Chancellor.
No, he's a safety.
No, but
He's a
like
D-back.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but still, he was out there bodying people.
Yeah.
He's a big
when
dude.
he was young,
He's a big
especially in the 49ers.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fine.
He's
Okay,
unstoppable.
yeah, but I don't think he's better than I don't think he's better than like a Tony or an Antonio.
So are you just picking like the best that ever? I was just.
Well, I
thinking
mean, yeah, he's got to be.
Like, dude, this is our
Otherwise,
team.
I'll take freaking
I'll freaking take Jeremy Shockey.
What?
take Iguodala.
Why? We're talking football here. Jeez.
He converted.
Converted. Okay.
No, I don't know. I mean, no, I like Tony Gonzalez. He's a blocking tight end.
I'm pretty sure.
He's good red zone. Over Gronk though. Over Gronk. Over.
Well, because
Antonio
Tony,
Gates.
I was going Tony Gonzalez because I don't think Tony Gonzalez has as many injury problems as Rob Gronkowski does.
I think I think we're going into like they're not going to get hurt.
Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, you're picking a team.
Okay, well, then discussing on this, how would we, what puts Rob Gronkowski over Tony Gonzalez? Besides rings, remove rings as a player.
He's more of a passing threat, I think.
Where Antonio Gonzalez was.
More overall.
Yeah,
Did you say Antonio Gonzalez?
it's
Okay,
right.
it's
No,
right.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, so Tony Gonzalez. Where Tony Gonzalez. Am I screwing this up?
I'm not even sure.
No. Is it Anthony Gonzalez? Maybe it might be that.
Oh my god, shut up. Anyway,
Antoine.
They just call him Speedy.
forgot everything I was gonna say.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
I
so-
think the reason why Tony Gonzalez wasn't much of a passing threat was because of as what his use was. Because he was blocking for Priest Holmes and such like that.
Right.
And he had Trent Green as a quarterback.
Right.
So-
He had who else did he have? He had some good ones.
No, the only good one that he had was Matty Ice.
No. He's like war number. Alex Smith
Yeah.
for a little bit. Was it Alex Smith? Who was before Alex Smith?
Trent Green.
Trent
No
Green.
shot, was it?
Yeah.
I think it may have been Trent
Dude,
Green.
I thought he had an okay quarterback.
Well, he had who's the bearded guy from
Because
the
no,
Broncos that used to play?
Big guy for the Broncos.
Yeah, I always want to say Kyle Shanahan, but that's not it. That's a coach.
Big guy for the Broncos.
Orton.
Kyle Orton.
Is it Kyle Orton? Is that the
I don't
dude that had the giant beard?
It's kind of doesn't matter.
Well, because thinking wise, but what did you just bring up?
Beards.
So Tony Gonzalez.
No, because Alex Smith wasn't on there. That's
thought-
what I was saying. Because
was he not?
2005, he was the first overall draft pick
Went to the
from
Niners.
went to the Niners. It's supposed to be Aaron Rodgers.
He went to the Chiefs, though, didn't he?
No,
No, he ended up going. Yeah,
Alex
he ended up
Smith?
going to the Chiefs later.
He was the Chiefs, yeah, before Petty.
Yeah, before Patty, but
Yeah.
Alex Smith got traded to the
Yeah,
Washington.
but Tony Gonzalez is already retired at that time. He was probably with the Falcons.
He was
at
with the
that time.
Falcons.
Yeah, I think he got.
Trent Green was his
No way,
quarterback?
no way when they got. When it was that situation. I talk about like when Patty Mahomes took over that Tony Gonzalez was with the Falcons.
Yeah.
No,
He's already retired.
yeah, he was already
He's
retired.
already retired.
Because
Patty
Patrick-
But when
Patty
Alex
got
Smith was
taken.
with the Chiefs, Tony Gonzalez was with the Falcons.
was already with the Falcons.
Yeah, I think Tony Gonzalez like retired in 2012 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So.
So Alex, I don't know.
Okay, so as
Number-wise.
far as tight end goes, then
Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez is a red zone threat. Rob Gronkowski is a more deep threat.
yeah, I think
Vertical.
I think he's more. I think you get more out of the pass with Gronk, but until recently, I don't think Gronk was much of a blocker.
No,
Right.
Like, you know,
'Cause I think
where
Gronk had to
Tony's
learn.
overall. Antonio Gates, though, I've never really seen Antonio Gates.
Okay,
block.
I think
But
Tony-
Antonio Gates had a block for LaDainian Tomlinson, which, I mean, that's a big deal.
but like he didn't have to as much because they had Lorenzo
Well,
Neal.
if you're gonna base it just on blocking, what about LJ Crumpler?
Come on with that dumbass shit.
Dude, he had to block for Warwick Dunn and
LJ.
Michael Vick.
LJ Crumpler.
No one had to block from Michael Vick. Michael Vick was just going to create for himself.
All
And
right,
he
so
used
I'm
bodies
good.
to
I'm good
block.
with Antonio Gonzalez.
Secret spy.
We're using Antonio Gonzalez.
Yeah, Banderas.
Okay, because I was thinking
How you
Well-
spell Gonzalez?
Gun. That's how you spell
Actually, how you
Gonzalez.
spelled it.
I feel like that's not it.
It's Gonzalez.
Dude, just fact check.
Don't look it up.
I'm not. I'm
I
gonna
feel like
put
there's
it in
more.
my
I feel like there's
text
more Z's.
to see if it comes out. How do you spell it?
All right, so okay, so we got the line.
G-O-N-Z-A-L, yeah, easy.
So we got the line. Let's move to probably the most important position, fullback.
The greatest fullback of all time.
Max Strong, yeah.
All stat.
You gotta go with my man All-Star, man.
Lorenzo O'Neal, you can't even because if we're going we brought in
could do 1 and 2s. Okay, if I could do 1 and 2s, like have a
what about
starting and then a second
Franco
and
Harris
second.
is in consideration because remember he was more of a receiving.
What about
fullback.
Tolbert?
Okay, no, he's not in
He's a
consideration.
giant though.
So
He's a small giant.
Dude was like 350.
Yeah, I know, but that dude's like 5'8".
yeah,
So
Push
he's
him
as
over.
tall as he is around.
Yeah, you just roll him.
What about-
If he doesn't get touched by any other defender, you just roll him down the field.
I'm trying to think of other fullbacks.
Max Strong,
Max Strong.
Lorenzo O'Neal,
Yeah,
I like Lorenzo O'Neal.
I do like
Franco
Lorenzo.
Harris is just shout out to a legend, immaculate reception.
Allstott's a beast, but
All-Star,
he played more the two back.
Yeah, he played more of a 2-back.
No, he didn't.
He got the ball.
He
a lot.
lined up as a fullback. He was listed as a fullback on the roster,
Yeah.
but he lined up as a 2-back.
He was nasty because as a ball carrier.
Yeah. I mean,
He wasn't much of a blocker. I'm
he
saying
wasn't
Lorenzo
much of a
O'Neal though
blocker
because
'cause he
he's a
Lorenzo
blocker.
O'Neal was
Yeah.
a blocker.
That's why
And
I was considering him.
and a receiving threat and a. I mean, I don't know about carrying the ball so much, but
Yeah.
he
Well,
had a block for
dude,
Ladainian Tomlinson, and then
Yeah, like he reminded me of
That's
a
one that-
22 that we used to play with in high school that would get it on
Brent?
the goal line. Right.
yeah.
Like that's literally all his job
Well, yeah,
was.
Lorenzo O'Neal. I mean, plus
It helped with Ladainian Tomlinson getting the 31 touchdowns in the
Who's a
season.
little? I can't think of his name. Darren Sproles. So when Darren Sproles was on the Chargers
Yeah.
too, Lorenzo O'Neal was like that. Oh, I mean, he had to block for 2 different types of running backs
Right. Scat back and
and
And a
a
freak.
power guy
right.
or like whatever, a 1-cut guy. I like Lorenzo O'Neal actually.
Yeah,
It
Lorenzo
was
O'Neal.
hard.
Because if we went blocking with Tony Gonzalez,
It's
and then red
overall.
zone, red zone, right?
Yeah. Overall, it'd probably be.
It's Lorenzo and then Neal, right?
Yeah.
Or is it Lorenz?
No,
and
it's
then
no, it's
O'Neal?
no. His name's Lorenzo.
It's Lorenzo.
That's what I
and
thought.
then Neal's
That's
his
what I
last
Yeah.
name. I think
Okay.
he's 34? 34, 30. You know, 30's number, wasn't it?
That was
All right.
maybe like 35.
Now going back, let's go to running back. This one's gonna be a little tough, I think.
Maybe. I
So,
don't know.
starting running back of all time.
Well, you gotta pick one. Like we gotta pick one.
Yeah.
Barry
of
Sanders.
all time.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Why Barry Sanders?
Okay,
Why
well,
Barry
because look
Sanders?
at Barry Sanders is the third all time.
Third all time.
Yeah, he's third. Frank Gore is like fourth, I think. Now. I know the dude's still playing.
It's
He's
only
also
'cause he's-
56 years
It's
old.
only because he's been in the league since
That's fine. He's
1975.
gonna get
so-
like picked up for a 10-year
Yeah,
contract.
126 years old.
Right. He came out of retirement by freaking Rocky Marciano.
Okay, well,
Don't lose 100 time he's up.
but
Barry Sanders.
third all time in rushing yards with a horrible Lions team and line to add on that.
Yeah, through the 90s, through the, what is it?
You
late
give
80s,
Barry
90s?
like in the perfect situation. If you give Barry Sanders, if you flip Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith's position situations, so Emmitt Smith is now going to the Lions. Barry Sanders is on the Cowboys. Barry Sanders is putting the rushing record in such a it is such out of proportion that there's no way that you're gonna
Yeah,
touch it.
like literally video game stats before video games were invented.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a Barry Sanders, who's I'm not trying to knock him at all.
Yeah.
You're gonna take him over like Adrian Peterson in his prime,
Oh, easily.
Yeah, usually.
My boy had ball joint ankles. He
Eric
shifted.
Dickerson,
Eric Dickerson was a freak phenomenon.
Marshall Falk. That's my boy. I
Marshall.
would take him obviously over Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because remember we have a blocking fullback.
Yes.
We got a little kind of overall fullback,
And-
blocking.
I know,
And
but
you
like,
know,
solely-
that Barry Sanders will find that crease. He's a 1, possibly 2 cut back, and he's gone. He's
And-
straight vertical.
and he's small. Okay, he's
Right.
small and shifty.
Yeah.
To where Ladainian Tomlinson's a 1 cut. If a guy's in his way, he's gonna try to run him over. AP tried to be a 1 cut.
AP's kind of both, but AP's got. I mean,
Okay, where would you put Walter Payton in this? Because I know Bears fans out there may like that.
Where would I put?
Yeah, like Walter
you're
Payton.
the only
would you-
Bears fan, I think.
You're the only Bear fan I know, but
I think that's it. I think it's just you now.
Oh, you guys are horrible.
You're the only
Okay, you
one.
can't disrespect the Bears. So
Yeah.
okay,
But like, okay,
Sponsored by Vizzy.
oh, what? Oh,
No.
sponsored by
yeah,
Vizzy.
they decided to play the commercial.
I was like,
anyway,
what?
so
But nah, like where Sweetness ranks, like don't get me wrong, Sweetness is great. All right, he is what every back wants to be. You know what I mean? But there are guys, like your coaches always say, there's always guys that have more talent than you, are quicker than you, all this other stuff. But
so are we going all these players in their prime, right?
yeah, well,
Oh
all
yeah,
these players
yeah.
are
so
prime.
Okay, then
everybody in the
actually
prime.
then halfback I could then possibly over Barry Sanders I'd put Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
Like,
what I
there's
mean.
so many
like,
guys that
there's,
are.
there's so many people you could put there. I just wish I could put them on a
Well, because Bo
rotation there,
Jackson
though.
had the speed, but he was also a power back.
Right.
He'd run people over. But same thing with Earl Campbell. Okay, Houston Oilers and stuff.
Yeah, that
He-
guy's thighs were the size of me and you. So
And he went out of his way to crack people.
yeah.
And then, or Roger Craig, but he was a little less. Roger Craig always kept his legs moving, so
Yeah.
that always helped the 49ers. So
What about the original Kurt Warner?
as a running back,
Yeah, there's original Kurt Warner spelled with a C. He was a running back for
Oh.
the Seattle Seahawks.
yeah, I was
Yeah, very, very well known.
dude, I can't
Very
believe.
well known individual.
Yeah, he's my number one.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
he's
you
the
guys
best.
suck.
He's my number one, right?
You guys suck at this.
Well, Curtis
And
Martin.
right after is Steven Jackson and
Clinton Portis. Jamal Lewis.
Amon Green.
Mon Green. No, honestly, that's why I said like AP or Bo Jackson or something.
Okay.
I like Bo Jackson as far as like he's kind of like an AP type.
He is the original.
Yeah.
I'd put Bo
like,
Jackson. If
I'd
we're
put-
going in prime, way
Yeah,
better
I'm
than
going
Adrian
Bo,
Peterson.
I'm putting Bo Jackson way
I
in
mean,
front of him.
AP's nasty though.
I know,
Yeah.
but Bo is better than all day. I think Bo runs faster, he hits
Same.
harder,
Yeah.
and
Dude, he doesn't have his own video game. All right.
yeah,
AP?
Yeah, AP doesn't have his own video game.
Madden 25, but like just a cover.
Yes, but Bo Jackson had his own damn video game where he was the cheat code.
Retro Bowl or whatever.
The Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Bo Jackson's Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we can
they're
go Bo.
freaking
We can go Bo. I'm just trying to think of
Okay,
everything.
so
Like,
okay, let's
if it's me and
let's
you're
do
just
like a
picking
top
one,
three. Okay, think of a top three, and we debate those three. Okay.
Top three.
So we have
Hey,
Bo
don't do that.
Jackson in there. We keep talking about
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
do
Oh,
that.
sorry.
You're shaking.
Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders was our beginning, and we have a third that we're going to debate out of those three. Okay, and we're going to pick one of those three because we keep popping in more names.
Who's the
and
three
things.
again? You got Bo.
We have Bo,
Barry.
Barry, and we need one more.
Let's
that
go.
we
Let's find out. Figure out a power back. Figure out a speed back, and figure out a
Combo.
overall. Because then I think then it's like which of those three out of all types of players is the better.
Speed back, Chris Johnson.
Yeah, he's the fastest one.
Oh, he's but
He ran a
he's
4.24.
not- I would rather have like a
CJ
Shady.
2K.
I would rather have like a Shady McCoy as like the speed guy. Or
No,
something.
that's like an agility type guy. We're going.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the same thing.
Well, and then if you're gonna do agility, then you're putting Barry.
Barry
back in there.
Sanders. Barry Sanders.
Right.
Oh, then go Barry. Okay,
Okay, so then Barry there. So then you need a power back.
I would go
Strictly power
if it's
running
me,
backs.
Me, I would go AP.
Power
Strictly power. I'm looking at a tie between Earl Campbell, and Bo Jackson.
Earl Campbell for the Oilers. Earl Campbell.
Yeah,
Earl
I would say
Campbell
like
that ran out of his own jersey to score. a
I would
touchdown.
say power back. Would you consider Bo Jackson? I would put them both as a combo because what
Wait,
made him powerful
I've never
was his
seen.
speed.
I've never seen Bo Jackson really catch the ball.
No, he was straight running it.
Right. That's what I mean. So Bo Jackson's more like
So-
an AP type.
so
it's
we're
either,
looking at-
it's either Bo or AP.
I know, but we're comparing. You're saying power versus speed, and you already had the speed and agility in one, and that's what
Yeah, but
Barry
well,
Sanders.
I mean, power can be downhill running. It could be like Marshawn's a power back.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like possibly beast mode, but we're going
No,
all
but
time
there's
for
guys
beat.
that are
But
better.
beast mode isn't running wheel routes
Yeah.
out of the backfield.
So we're looking at a passing receiver. Passing.
Well, there's going
A
to be
receiving-
speed, shifty guy like Barry Sanders, a downhill guy like Bo or AP or Priest Holmes or whatever. Or
If you want power, Christian Okoye, Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, until Steve Atwater comes across and cracks him across his damn head.
But still, Steve Atwater is crazy. He's
Right.
I don't
Crazy.
put Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson's fast, but I put him as like downhill runner, like your power. guy.
Man ran a unofficial 4.12,
Right.
So like,
and it's still possible because like track athletes are.
but
running
like,
that
yeah,
now.
because like once Bo every
they're running
highlight
it
film,
now. So
every highlight film you see of Bo Jackson, it's corner gone. Like
Yep.
he hits the corner gone, he gets around the edge gone.
no, not
One
all
cut
of
up the
them.
middle gone.
No, he's going up the middle, running through.
Running
Linebacker.
through.
Right, but it's all downhill, like downhill. Like he's not running.
Well, that's
juking
efficient.
out three dudes. He's not doing that. He's running
that's
through
a 50.
guys.
No, that's efficient running.
Oh, I thought you said that was the 50.
North
Well, right,
to
yeah,
south.
yeah, but he's like a power.
It's
guy.
south to north.
That's a power.
Either
guy.
way, how you think about it. Well,
That's a power
okay,
guy.
so
Now we need like somebody overall, like somebody that was
someone who could who was agile, strong, and who could receive.
somebody who was in
Someone
the
catch the
passing
ball.
game just as much as he was just on the run game.
Well, if you're gonna do that, you gotta go LT.
Lawrence Taylor.
No.
He read
No.
right out of the backfield. Lawrence Taylor.
LT.
Gotta go with LaDainian
Look at
Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
He is the fixture of everything. He's your one-cut agility back.
Out of the backfield? No, he wasn't really.
did
Was
play. Yeah, he did play in the pass game with Drew Brees. Okay, he had almost the same amount of rushing and receiving yards, especially the year that he won MVP.
Receiving back.
he? Is he the only running back? No. Adrian Peterson won MVP, right?
Yeah.
Sean Alexander
Shaun
won MVP.
Alexander won in 2000.
What about Eddie George?
2007.
Eddie
No.
George.
2004, I think.
I mean,
I don't know.
he's a
I don't know about
former
Eddie
Heisman
George.
winner,
I don't know
but-
about I don't know about Eddie
I
George
would
in the
say-
passing game though. That's what sucks. I'm trying to think.
Marshall Falk is what I keep
Dude,
thinking
that's my
about.
boy.
I know, but I don't care if he's your boy. I'm just saying.
You want to put him as that?
I'm
that-
just
that
thinking at
overall?
as a receiving back.
yeah.
The reason the greatest show on turf
Yeah,
was they
it
didn't
was
really hand
successful.
it off as much as they threw the ball.
Yeah.
They made sure that for the first half at least.
Well, Moshe Falk when he was with the Colts, he was a runner, and then when he went to St. Louis or the Rams, he was more of in the passing game.
Yeah, no. So I was
I honestly think, and it's not being too biased, I think he's kind of like that overall guy.
he was quick. He was agile. Didn't really run through anyone, but he did receive.
You know, but like he could run the ball and he could like
Catch
absorb contact, spin off of it, and go. And then in the passing game, he's just as involved.
Okay, I really feel like I'm missing someone, and
Same.
I feel really bad. Why I
We'll
can't
think about
of
it later. So all right,
I ain't
so
gonna
for,
get so bad.
so for right now, we got what? Bo Jackson, Marshall Falk, or Barry Sanders.
Bo Jackson, Marshall, Marshall Falk and Barry Sanders. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we want to vary? Because we have a Lorenzo Neal.
We're running two backs. I mean, yeah, two backs.
It's gonna be
I
a
know,
two-back
but
traditional
still,
set.
if anything you want to, your fullback is going to combo to what your running back is. Okay, Lorenzo Neal could receive, but he wasn't mostly notable as he was a blocker.
Right.
Lorenzo Neal. Okay.
So if anything, I'd go away from Marshall Falk. Oh wait, no, if I
Away
go,
from Barry. Dude, Bo Jackson's so good. That's what I feel like. I feel like the answer.
Chico.
I feel like the answer is Bo Jackson.
I know, but
But
I
I-
wouldn't mind having any of the other guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what's more beneficial. What is that?
Need one of these two?
What do you mean?
I don't got the cake.
Wow.
Your butt hurts
Yeah.
from sitting.
Yeah.
That's because you scratched all your ass off.
Yeah,
earlier.
that's true. Yeah.
This dude randomly every 2 minutes. My ass is itchy.
Dude, I don't
Not
know
his
what it
cra-
was.
not
I don't
the
know if
cra-
I got
not-
fleas or what it is.
Not
It just
not
itched.
not the internals,
just
but
itched.
the just like cheek itch.
Yeah,
he just-
like okay, like so. Not to get like too TMI here, but like where the curvature of your butt cheek
Okay. Anyway.
meets the straightness of your thigh, that little freaking creasy crease, just freaking drove me nuts, dude.
I feel like that's
Do
a
you ever
fungal thing.
wash your ass?
I wash my ass religiously.
It doesn't seem like it if you have to scratch the skin off of it.
Dude, we should rotate to your left. You got a lot of room, but you're kind of off camera.
So
Just a
I
little
think our decision is Bo Jackson, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I would rather if it was my team, I would rather have a Marshall Falk, somebody that can do both.
That's why I was gonna go with LT, man.
I don't know. I don't like LT. I think Marshall Falk's better than LT.
Yeah. Okay. I don't mind LaDainian Tomlinson. It's just that because we have Lorenzo Neal, I just feel like
Yeah.
Okay,
Because we-
share the wealth. Share the wealth.
because like it's
We
a
go-
combo back.
We going? What are you saying, Bo Jackson?
If you want to go Marshall Falk, I'm none of these are wrong.
I would agree. I would agree with Marshall Falk. I mean, like you said, he's both.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds on the run game and the receiving game.
Okay. Man, that was a while on the halfback, but it was.
That's tough.
It's
though.
tough, dude. Just wait till we get to like the good one.
That's gonna be easy.
You shut.
It's gonna be easy.
It's not.
Yeah. I already have my picks down.
I already know your pick for that one. So
Okay, so I think we do.
Wide receiver
I know
1
we
and
said
2.
11, but yeah, I think we do a 1, 2, and a slot,
yeah,
So that's
so we can differentiate a little
that's
bit.
12.
because you got guys.
Yeah,
that are
because
great wide
we'll probably.
receivers.
I think we also do like a kicker, punter,
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay, if you want, yeah.
and then like
returner.
maybe like a returner.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So wide receiver 1. Yeah. There you go. Wide receiver 1.
Wide receiver 1, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice.
I don't know.
Jerry Rice. He's the best receiver
Randy
of all time.
Jeremetrius Moss.
I don't think his real name is Jeremetrius.
I wouldn't mind having one of two players.
Oh, this is where it's gonna get a little interesting because
This is just number 1 receiver.
I know. No, but this number 1 receiver, I'm going Calvin Johnson.
I want Iguodala.
Shut up with Iguodala. Shut up. I don't. Why?
Okay. You want Megatron?
Yeah, I was thinking Megatron. He was the reason being he 6'5", 240 pounds.
Yeah.
He's the only guy above like 6'3" or 6'4" as a receiver to run a 4.3 under.
Yeah.
So his whole game, and he's all around.
Yeah, he's a giant.
I know he's a massive. He's massive.
I think he's somebody that you would want on your team as like your 4 or 5.
Like you bring him in on a rotation
because you got like Julio Jones, who's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Calvin Johnson's really good. I'm not saying Calvin Johnson's not good at all. It's not even a knock on him. But Julio, like as far as like if I'm building my team, I'd want a guy like Julio and Randy Moss, and Jerry Rice, kind of, just for security reasons. Stuff like guys like that.
Reasons?
Security reasons.
What's
that
not
is.
secure about?
No, Calvin Johnson's
Johnson.
great, but
No.
I think you have guys of like a little higher
I don't think
caliber.
he's your number 1 receiver.
I don't know.
Okay, it's not like
Put Calvin Johnson in Randy Moss's career position. I think Calvin Johnson has a better career.
Dude, Randy Moss could in full sprint, like have like a 52-inch vertical,
yeah.
like from a full sprint and just go, boing.
Yeah, he was literally a human pogo stick.
Where Megatron was he's a giant.
Yeah.
Literally.
Megatron could also jump.
Megatron was a man
Yeah.
amongst boys.
He's also like 6'9".
Yeah.
6'5".
LeBron.
He is LeBron.
6'5".
Okay, 6'5".
Okay, so he is.
So he's 1 inch shorter than Iguodala. But if I had to throw it to AI 2.0.
Dude, Megatron's great, but I don't know, man.
I don't think he's the number 1 receiver, dude.
Okay, fine. Then if not, I had
number
two
one
guys.
receiver.
I had 2 guys in the list.
Yeah,
And
who's
if it wasn't going to be Calvin Johnson, I want Larry Fitzgerald.
I mean, I get Larry
That's
Fitz.
your number 1?
Yeah,
Because
because
your number 1 receiver.
why not?
No, I'm putting Larry Fitz in. We'll get there, but no.
No, I'm if anything, I'm looking at for
Yeah,
these.
but Larry is like a 6.
If he's looking up ahead, I have my 1 and 2 gonna be big and rather quick receivers.
We're gonna do a
and then we're gonna do
three
a
of your slot.
slot.
Right.
My slot be a speed back, speed receiver, one to cook and then open up for 1-on-ones. Fitzgerald has more career tackles than he does
Drops.
drops.
I get that. I'm not saying
No,
the
yeah.
security in him is.
No,
that
I agree.
don't think he's your number 1 overall
He's close
receiver.
to. He's close to. Did he break or is he really close to Jerry Rice's reception record?
I think he's still second all
I think
time.
he's still second all time.
So that alone, that's huge.
Yes.
I know. So I would not mind.
I
having
like
the
Larry. I like
number one.
Larry, but I just think if it's my team, if I had to go to, if I went on Madden right now and everybody's 99 or like in their prime,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm drafting Larry as my 1 receiver.
I wouldn't. My opinion. I'm going more of a guy who's possession wise, but he can also kill you. He's very versatile as a wide receiver. You can't just classify him as just catching the ball or outrunning defenders. He's not a speed receiver. He's not just a possession receiver. He's not just a vertical receiver. He's a combination of all of those.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But if it's me, if I'm a defensive coordinator,
And remember, I'm not going with
I'm not putting
stats in this with this wide receiver this time, because I'm going with, since they're all great, I'm going with the build and their ability, because the stats would always vary. Jerry Rice, all time, not like the greatest wide receiver of all time. Some maybe, the greatest football player of all time. That's debatable, but with him being Jerry Rice in his career, I think that puts him on number 1. His accolades, achievements, his statistics put him number 1 over a lot of other guys who may be more athletically gifted, maybe as a player way better than him.
Okay.
So,
Then Larry Fitz.
Than Jerry Rice. So I'm
Larry
saying,
Fitz being better than Jerry Rice
as a player, I would say so.
overall. Sure.
As a player,
Sure,
Jerry Rice just had a better career.
Right.
I get you. I
But
get you.
Larry,
I
Larry
just
Fitzgerald as a
think that
player?
as a defensive coordinator, and like you look at that Arizona team right now.
Yeah.
My strategy is not to put my number one corner on Larry Fitz. It'd be to put it on
D-Hop.
And D Hop's a great receiver. Like really, really. I mean, he's gonna be probably Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah,
receiver.
but Larry Fitzgerald is in his 17th season now, so
No, which
Well,
we
still.
get. We're
That's
still
why you wouldn't
talking
put your number one on
Yeah,
him.
we're still
even then,
talking Larry
was
Fitz's
it like John
prime.
Brown or whatever? Was it John Brown or some shit like that? It was like a deep threat for them a couple years ago.
I think John Brown or J.J. Brown.
Something
J.J.
like that.
Nelson, I think.
Yeah,
but
something like
John
that. Whatever
Brown,
it was, I still put my number one on him over Larry. I'd be confident with like a safety on Larry Fitzgerald.
yeah. Well,
Just because he's a security guy, he's
I'm
gonna
throwing
catch the
all
ball,
day.
but-
If anything, I'm throwing all day to Larry Fitzgerald. Then if you don't have your number one on him, it's
I don't know, man.
If
I don't
it's-
know. He's been shut
He might
down.
he might catch it, but I think I can get underneath help on that.
okay. So then you double him. Then you got attention less on your number two in your slot. Remember, all three of them play as a package.
I'd be more worried about somebody else. other
Okay,
than
so
Larry
who
Fitz.
did you guys mention? Yeah, I happen to be taking a lot of it. so
Me personally, I think Randy Moss
as your number one.
would be my number one guy.
My
If I had to
number-
take a
my
receiver,
number one is still Jerry Rice.
okay, and Randy Moss compared to like Calvin Johnson, what is the difference? They were very similar players. Calvin Johnson is bigger and stronger,
right.
and I think he, in my opinion, I think he attacked the ball a lot better than Randy Moss did. Because I know the saying "get mossed" and such, but
Right.
I think Calvin Johnson did a lot better. He saw what Randy Moss was doing. He was able to adapt based off of that. He was able to learn and grow. But Calvin Johnson was being triple teamed and still
Yeah.
climbing the ladder. So it's not like Randy Moss is, saying you're jumping his 50-inch vertical and Calvin's over here just,
No,
Well,
over like
I'd
a
be
little
good with
phone
like
book.
I'd be good with like a Calvin Johnson and then a Randy Moss is my two.
right.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was considering Calvin Johnson as my first.
See, the only reason why
Just because he can do everything.
Why I'd put Jerry Rice as my one
Mm-hmm.
is because his level of play. All right, because of his greatness. All right, is going to push who my number two would be Randy Moss. Okay, so it'd push Randy Moss to go past his peak of his greatness, and then whoever our slot receiver ends up being will push him towards his great. That's the only reason why I'm putting him.
Well, all these guys are
And
already
number one.
all these guys are already going to be they're great.
Yeah.
Right.
So if
Hall of Fame.
if I was looking at it,
Jerry Rice is obviously the best receiver of all time.
Yeah, and-
statistically.
yeah, as a athlete itself,
Yeah.
I would not put him there.
I think you can put Jerry in the slot.
I would. I know for my 1 and 2, I would
Okay,
put
so
Randy
do
or
you got-
Calvin and Calvin.
Who's your number two? You said
And
yeah.
number two is gonna be Randy Moss.
Was Randy Moss. So yeah, Jerry Randy. I have Calvin Randy or Randy Calvin.
Yeah, I have Calvin.
Yeah, so we
Randy.
got two for Calvin.
Fitzgerald could fit.
So
in.
yeah, we'll put
Two for
we'll-
Moss.
We'll put
Randy
Megatron at number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megatron Johnson. Interesting.
Either. Okay, wide receiver two.
Yeah, he's probably going the big 8-4.
Randy Moss.
I was down with Randy Moss. Similar players. One bigger,
Right.
stronger, and speed wise.
Yeah, my only thing is I would hate to be the defensive backfield to try to guard this.
I know because that's what I'm saying with like, okay, Larry Fitzgerald, I would not mind having him. I'm just saying because of the reason I was wanting a big versatile back. I'm not gonna have like some small. Just throwing out there. Not saying he's all time great or whatever, but like having an Antonio Brown as my number one. Not a big thing.
Right. Like
Jerry in
now
the
you'll
slot?
put Jerry Rice in the slot,
I
or are
would-
you gonna get an actual slot receiver
I
that
was-
plays that? So you're gonna get like a Wes Welker. You're gonna get like,
Wes Welker could be my kicker.
that's true. That's true.
Wes
Wes
You got
Welker's
Ocho Cinco.
perfect, though. Chad Ocho Cinco.
TJ Hooch Mizzou.
Yeah. Trying to think who else would be good in the slot. Packer great Donald Driver.
Yeah.
Greg Jennings.
Not in the slot.
Not in the slot.
Come on. With the
Jadavian-
broken leg.
Jadavian.
Team on his back.
Fuck you, Gumby.
I think we gotta go Jerry just for
Just
he's
because
the
of
best.
the fact of best on best. I mean, or you're gonna go take a guy like Tyreek Hill.
That's what I was thinking. Like if instead now you fit someone who's very like speed, so he could spread.
Right.
I don't.
You go 4 wide. You got Tony, Megatron, Randy, and
You have three. You have three
Tyreek
bigs.
Hill.
You have three bigs.
Yeah, you have Tyreek Hill that comes underneath the middle and that freaking the shallow drag, the shallow cross.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you give him the wheel route for some reason that he comes
Or
off
you-
the line.
The
and
dude
bounces
outruns
the
everybody.
backfield.
Or
He'll
you just
run
send him down on a seam and just destroy.
Good routes, good
secondary.
hands. Actually, I kind of like that. I'd be good with that.
I would not mind speed.
Tyreek the Freak Hill.
Someone to because you have Tyreek coming. Let's say they're running like a cover 3
Right.
because they're going to want to be shutting down your passing game. Okay, you have Tyreek Hill going down a seam route, taking away that front safety.
Yeah.
Maybe extra help. Now you got 1-on-1 with Randy Moss
and Megatron.
Megatron.
Right.
So now, no matter who your quarterback is, as long as he can get the ball there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could throw with his freaking dick and he's still gonna get there. So I'm just saying.
You show me a no.
Do
Actually,
you guys want to do a punter,
don't show me,
punter
but-
slash kicker, or just a kicker and then a punter?
Oh,
If-
kicker and
or-
punter.
We're gonna go a kicker and a punter. You're not gonna combine them.
Well, because I know as a punter, Pat McAfee is about
Oh,
to
that's what I'm
wreck
saying.
ass.
100%.
And I'm not gonna have him as my kicker though because
Why not?
and,
I'd
like,
have Vinatieri.
yeah, Vinatieri is
He's
clutch
your
as shit.
place kicker.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by kicker.
But if you can only choose one, he's got to do both. I do Pat.
Yeah, if he's got to do both. Yeah, if he's got to do both. 100%
He did
Pat.
kick off a bit. You remember against the Texans, he did that onside
Yep. To
kick.
himself.
Yeah, to himself.
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah, Pat McAfee. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, he could pop.
The freaking number one.
And now, the biggest idea.
Wait,
Oh,
do we
oh.
have them all covered already? No.
Oh,
not yet.
returner. Here we go.
This is punts and kicks.
Okay, so
Punts
so
and
PR
kicks.
and QR.
Do you go with the greatest one of all time?
The greatest one of all time?
Greatest one of all time?
Devin Esser?
No.
No.
D'Angelo Hall.
Forrest Gump. But no, 100%. It's got to be Devin Hester. Devin Hester.
Well, Deion Sanders is in conversation.
I understand that he is. He is.
So is D-Jack then.
Yeah. Because then, and then you got to put D-Jack in there too.
I'm not putting D-Jack in that conversation.
Are you-
D-Jack
how
is
not?
D-Jack is an amazing. He's a good returner, but
Okay,
I'm not
Honey
putting him
Badger.
in a class like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Okay, I agree.
maybe human
But
joystick.
I think
Dante Hall.
Dante Hall.
Yeah,
Did I
Dante
say
Hall.
D'Angelo? Dante
Yeah,
Hall.
you said D'Angelo.
D'Angelo
is the corner for yeah.
Yeah.
Dante Hall.
If anything,
Yeah,
I thought you were going like D'Anthony Thomas, but he's just
No,
very small.
That's
for
that's college though. That's Oregon. That's not.
He's not. He wasn't
that's
bad.
not
He's
NFL.
not bad with the Chiefs.
no, but he's not good. Not as good as he was with Oregon.
He had like
yeah, but
one
he
return
He could actually like what?
for a touchdown. I don't know how many yet, but I feel like he's only had like a couple.
Well, yeah. I think like
It's Cordero.
Devin Hester only has like 9.
Cordero Patterson. Didn't he tie Devin Hester, or he's like one off?
I think he's one off.
Yeah, I think they're like at 9.
Yeah.
It's not even like double digits. I don't think.
Yeah, Cordero Patterson. He could be up there too.
Okay, if it was me, because I'm a Bear fan, I gotta go Devin Hester. He's the greatest return man of all time.
'Cause you got it's punt and kick.
Yeah,
Greatest return man of all
of
time.
all time. He has both categories.
Yeah, he does both.
It's
Yeah.
not just one or the other.
Yeah.
Where I think
I'm good
Deion
with
was a better punt returner than he was a kick returner.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
I am.
Devin.
Yeah,
Devin.
to where you got the human joystick. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was good. He was great. He was the original cheat code. But I think Devin Hester's beating him 9 times out of 10.
Only player to return the opening kickoff
Opening
of the
kickoff
Super
for
Bowl.
the Super Bowl.
Yep. And the big one.
Bears Colts.
Yep. Quarterback.
Rex Grossman.
So Johnny Mans. Oh. You need any quarterback that can just throw the ball.
Right now.
You know, I mean, like, get it to them. That's it. Drop it off to Marshall Falk. Fine. Okay, hand it off to Marshall Falk. Fine.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay.
But
You
make-
see, just throw it in the real estate area.
So if we're
Throw it in the secondary.
If we're doing that, if we're taking that quarterback, they could just throw it out there to whoever open space. You got to give it to the man, known for the butt fumble, Mark Dirty Sanchez.
You can just throw it out there. No, you can't. You gotta go with Florida legend Tim
Tebow.
Tebow. Friar Tuck is throwing Hail Marys all over that defense. And
I don't
yeah,
know.
he's actually like a tight end now, I think. for the
Freaking
Jaguars.
Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington?
Jets.
That's for the
Yeah, one of
Jets.
the all-time greats.
Yes. Dude, you have like a weird bump now.
Okay. Weird bump. Okay.
Okay, no, just leave it right there. Stop.
Okay.
Okay, why is it not Tom Brady?
Why is it not Tom
Why-
Brady?
why-
Okay, if I'm going all time, if we're going the greatest, I would not put Tom Brady because he has one problem and that's his mobility. Okay,
Yeah.
me, if I'm doing
I
it,
agree.
I'm putting Michael Vick out there. Okay,
If you want a mobile
because he is a
quarterback.
dog. My boy is a dog.
That's if you want a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, no, mobile
if
quarterback,
You want,
he could
if you want
throw
best
the-
of both worlds. though.
Mobile quarterback and he could throw down. Don't
Right.
you dare say Lamar Jackson.
If no,
Okay.
fuck Lamar Jackson.
Okay, thank
no.
you.
No, if you
There's a
want freaking.
How did you get Lamar Jackson out of him pointing to the table?
No, because we had conversations.
Because I'm saying, don't say it.
No, because we had conversations before about
horrible Mike Vick and Lamar
Mike
Jackson?
Vick. Yeah, and I'd say Mike Vick is
It's 100% better.
way better than
But no, if you
Michael
if,
Vick ran a 4.25 40.
Okay, so if
And he played for the. I'm sorry, go ahead.
okay, so if you want to have a mobile quarterback that can also sit in the pocket,
I'm not good.
all right. Okay, if you want that, it only comes with two guys. I believe that are equal value to on the mobile game. I'm not gonna say Steve Young.
No,
No, the two guys that I'm thinking of. Yep, Randall
I
Cunningham.
knew it. Okay, it had to be
Randall,
some dude. It had to
Randall
be some dude.
Cunningham. You know, Gumby, or Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
What?
Warren Moon.
No, you're not.
Come on
Warren
with
Moon,
that dumb
100%.
ass.
It's either that
Come on with that dumb
No,
ass
or
shit.
Aaron McNair, baby.
Come on with
Aaron
that
McNair.
dumbass shit.
McNair.
Aaron McNair.
No.
You want a mobile pocket present quarterback, a well balanced dude?
Man, I take Matt Hasselback over Warren.
Matt
Moon.
Hasselbeck had better runs. In
I'd
his
take.
shorts.
I'd take.
Don't you?
Iguodala.
I'd take Donovan McNabb over Steve McNair.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Vince Young was garbage in the NFL.
You did not
He
just.
wasn't great. I'll give you that.
Come on. What? How?
What do you mean? How?
Compared to Warren Moon?
Compared to Warren Moon,
That's what we were comparing before. Yeah. Warren Moon
Yeah.
played for the Seahawks, so obviously he sucks.
he played for the Seahawks.
Targeting
He played
all
for
you
the
guys.
Oilers. He played for the freaking Minnesota Vikings.
Mobile slash
Fantastic.
mobile
If you
slash
want-
thrower.
Fran Tarkenton.
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer ran for his life.
He ran.
Okay, Drew Bledsoe.
He's a runner. He's a Jackson.
He ran, and then he almost lost his life
Almost lost his life.
after his lung got punctured.
Yeah.
And then the greatest quarterback since Eli. No, Eli Manning came after, but Eli Manning maybe?
No.
No.
Eli Manning is no.
Why not?
Eli's
Tell me
dog
No.
doo doo.
name another quarterback that has won not once but twice, who is undefeated against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Eli Manning, and everyone
But
considers
Eli
Tom Brady
Manning
as maybe
is
the
the
greatest.
Why
plastic
not?
bag
Why
that
not? Why
doggy
not?
goes into.
Why not? Aaron Rodgers.
Fine, Fick Knowles. How about throw Fick Knowles out there?
Why not Brett Favre?
Yeah, why not Brett Favre?
You want a guy that throws it
I
deep?
know it's Nick Foles.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
if you
know.
want a guy that throws it deep, you put him in the freaking.
Brett Favre could
You put
chuck
him in
it,
the gunslinger.
but like I wouldn't say accuracy wise.
Who cares?
He could just
You-
throw the
you-
ball.
You literally said you just need a quarterback
honestly-
that could find a hole. Or
Yeah,
find
I just
open
need him to
grass
throw
and the
area.
ball.
Yeah, area.
honestly-
but if I thought we were that, yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
But then we started drifting over to the best quarterback that we would fit this
You
whole
did
thing.
because you had to bring in your stupid Eli
I-
thing in there.
I-
Okay, that just came up before you brought in the whole Warren Moon.
I honestly think with this team, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the worst part about this whole thing is Lorenzo Neal and 90s Cowboys offensive line.
I love. Okay,
I think everybody else is like there's no real faults to him.
I don't mind-
overall. And 90s Cowboys are like good run blocking, probably okay pass blocking, but where we're gonna get hurt is like probably in pass pro. So you take a guy that just got to roll out, but he'll be able to make those like no look throws,
Wait a minute.
pull shit out of his ass. Kind of
Are you saying the 90s Cowboys are going to give us problems with pass pro?
I feel like that's
Troy
where.
Aikman and
Troy Aikman was slower than a dead pile of dog
No,
shit.
I'm saying.
and
like,
he had enough time to throw it up to a Michael Irvin. Now we have
Who
two
had a
guys
broken
already.
back.
Yeah,
who
I'm
are
saying
far
with this,
better
with
than them.
this team, our weakness is our fullback, and then it'd probably be O line.
How is our fullback with this team?
With this team, yeah, because they got overall, he can do whatever he wants. Devin has to do whatever he wants. Pat is both. All three of these guys, maybe Tyreek Hill isn't as great, but all three of these guys dominant. Tony's overall, like everybody's like overall shouldn't have any issues with anything. So I think our fullback is probably the only one that's not that great. Maybe our slot receiver, and our O line. It would then, and not saying the O line's bad in any means. It's just like that's I think in the tiers of where things would fall apart. Would probably be in that order.
Oh, where it would okay.
Shut down our slot, who's fast. I mean, he's one-dimensional kind of, and then our fullback. So just because he's not he's not all stat, but he's great at what he does. You know, as far as lead blocking and all that stuff.
Okay, I could see that.
Like weaknesses. That's what I'm saying.
Weakness
like
wise,
Patty,
okay, yeah,
Like,
they're
that-
they're
I think
great.
If things
I guess,
break down.
Yeah, what you're saying is if you want to demolish our team as of right now, you take out the fullback, then you start tearing away at the offensive line.
Yeah, I think it's
Everything's
I think it's like
Checkdowns.
Tyreek,
Checkdowns.
fullback,
I get what you're
yeah, and then O line.
Okay,
gonna fold. Saying.
So
You-
I think
so
a
you
quarter, I
thought-
think a quarterback that can make plays, whether it's rolling or just in general. I mean, Patty does it
Yeah.
on a rag.
I have
He does.
I have two
And,
guys.
and he
that-
can throw with both hands, so
Oh.
Yeah.
without looking
okay, he threw one pass with his left
behind
hand.
his back,
Yeah, he kind of
like
shot put
in
it.
NFL.
Yeah,
Street.
he didn't even throw it. He just
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody like that
Completion.
caliber. I think he. I mean, I can't really think of anybody else.
okay. I'm thinking of two players, and they both play rather differently, but they both fit in this situation. Michael Vick is up there because of his mobility, his throw power. He could launch that ball
Oh, yeah,
deep,
don't get me wrong,
and
yeah.
because his rollout game, he could definitely cover for. No, somehow they find a defense that can shut these guys down.
Right.
Okay, he'd still be able to create for himself. But if we're looking at just also rolling out and just delivering downfield, I'm going with the King of the North, Aaron Rodgers.
Fact, because I mean,
Because
Aaron can move if he needs to.
Like
Reason being-
prime
Prime Aaron.
reason being is because
Super Bowl
Patrick
era.
Mahomes is 4 years into his career. And Patrick Mahomes is great. Okay,
Yeah.
great right now. But Aaron Rodgers had a career of, I say Patrick Mahomes is a close comparison, the closest comparison to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
like a magic man.
Okay, and Aaron Rodgers, his accuracy, completion percentage, quarterback rating, everything that goes in his
Quarterback rating's big.
big thing, and him being just like the Hail Mary king. Okay, so deep balls,
Prime Rodgers before the injury in Minnesota. All that stuff, right? So
Yeah.
Super Bowl Rodgers, guy that was
who was still like pretty mobile. Okay, he could run when needed.
yeah. I like that a lot.
I like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers or Michael Vick, but I'd probably pick Aaron Rodgers.
Is it Aaron?
Yeah, A. Ron.
But are you
Shaq
gonna, are you
Hennessy.
gonna have Shaq Hennessy? Are you gonna have a number 2 quarterback in there while you're there?
No.
No, backup.
No, just straight up.
That's one guy. Nobody gets hurt.
Oh, okay.
Because if you had a backup, then Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah,
it's
Patrick
like an
Mahomes is
exact
easy. Yeah,
replica.
Yeah, it's literally, it's not like it's the Wish version either. You know, it's Target brand versus Walmart brand here.
Damn. That's solid.
How long is this? I'm just wondering
Okay.
because we took a lot of time in debating our halfback.
55 minutes.
Which ain't bad.
Wow.
Okay, so now overall, while we top this off, who's our head coach?
You want, oh yeah, we got to probably do head coach.
Do you want head coach / offensive coordinator,
No.
or
Okay.
just straight head coach?
Head coach. Don Shula,
I don't think
Bill
so.
Belichick. I'm just
Yeah.
listening.
Belichick.
No, Belichick would probably be your defensive coordinator. I'm just saying.
Mike
as,
Sherman.
as
Shanahan.
Mike Shanahan. What?
Mike Shanahan.
Mike Shanahan. I don't know why I said him.
My only thing is because like you got to think with the players that you got here, what kind of offensive scheme they're gonna run.
It's a pro style.
I understand it's pro style, but like
West Coast.
it's gonna be a West Coast pro style.
West Coast or vertical. Let's look at all-time teams that just threw the shit out of Andy Reid.
Right.
Like if we're going like all-time, Dick Vermeil.
Yeah.
Greatest show on turf.
Yeah, Dick Vermeil, greatest show on turf. I mean, they
How you
aired
spell
it
Vermeil?
out like crazy.
VERMEIL.
Is it M-I-L?
Vermeil.
Oh, that doesn't look right.
Greatest show on turf because you have, right? You think about it. You have a better Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt here.
Hey, how'd you spell it?
Vermeil. How do you spell Vermeil?
VERMEIL.
Yeah, I was right.
You were right.
Okay, so
That's
And-
a,
and you have
this
Marshall
is a,
Faulk.
this is
I
a
think-
solid team.
this team.
I kind of want to get on Madden.
I'm down. I don't care.
So, I mean, like.
Overall, I mean, it's a really good team.
Yeah.
Anybody tuning in, it's a great one for yourself.
Yeah, check this out. Share with us,
Yeah.
man. We'd love to,
We'd
compare
love to tell
ours
you how wrong you
yours.
are, and
Yeah,
uh,
it- yeah,
You can tell us
100%.
how wrong we are.
If you would replace anyone with it, okay, if you don't mind commenting that and giving us reasons why, as in like maybe wide receiver 3 you would change,
just throw one together, man. I'll probably
stuff like that.
I'll probably try to make something out of it, like a layout, or just put it on like the Patreon, and put it on there. So if you want to try to put it in and get your own input in, join our Patreon. Exclusive content on there. You'll be able to kind of create your own little format for it. Send it there. We'll look at it, and maybe Patreon episode we'll look at.
And also on
We'll look at
also
it,
on
so.
Patreon for those exclusive videos. Remember that you could interact and really dictate how a video goes. So
Yeah, maybe there's a lot to do, lot to see.
yeah. So
It's been a wonderful kind of day. That'll wrap it up. Follow us on all our social platforms. East Crock Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, patreon.com/East Crock Podcast. You can get exclusive content. Obviously, the more Patreons we get, the more content that'll be coming, more ideas. Shoot us messages. Let us know.
Yep.
Input. Everything's always welcome.
Yep, criticism 100%. Whether you just hate it or you find something that could possibly make us better, either way, criticism is accepted 100%.
Give us a follow. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.